We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, guys? Emil Senek here with Real Sports Cards. Before we get into our Pokemon mixer, I'm gonna random off the next one. Let's go here. We're gonna do the random for this and for hockey here right now. 10 spots in number 2. Dice roll 4 or higher. 3 doesn't cut it. We'll roll again. We are going 6 rounds. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Rocky up top. Dax on the bottom. Save that, grab our verification code. All right, so we are good there. Rocky up top, Dax on the bottom. We'll be live with this one right after this. And then we've got our 5-year cup mixer random. Let's do it here. 32 spots in this one. Dice roll must be 4 or higher. We are going 9 rounds. Good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Huskies up top and on the bottom. We'll save that. Grab our verification code. And we are all set there. Huskies up top and on the bottom. Let's go through and rip some Pokemon now, guys. Let me know who's here and hanging out with us tonight. This is Pokemon Mixer number 3. Running it back from earlier as Ohio State is pushing for a score. All right, we have got, just gonna double check this here. We have got Phantasmal Flames Booster Box, the Phantasmal Flames Booster Bundle, Mega Evolution Booster Bundle, Prismatic Booster Bundle, 151 Booster Bundle, and the Destined Rivals ETB. All right, let's start it off with these bundles here. Nice little stack up top. There's our money mitt. Let's go Mega Evolution to start us. Alright, as long as we get the first down, that's alright. I am stressing watching this Ohio State football game. All right, here we go. Let me know who's here hanging out with me, guys. We've got Mega Mall EX, and there is our first illustration rare. That is going to the Steel Spot. So the Steel Spot will be getting $50 of break credit here. Steel going to Smarty. Smarty21 taking home $50 worth of break credits. Let me get that wrapped or marked down. Perfect. I like it. Mega Mile EX. How about 2 Mega Miles back to back? And the Bulbasaur. Man, that's such a sick card. Bulbasaur for the grass spots. Absolutely love that Bulbasaur. Grass going to Rocky. Nice card, Rocky. Play, we'll get that up top. Steelix Hollow. Alakazam Hollow. The Kyogre Hollow. And Yveltal Hollow for our first booster bundle. You can get both the Mega Miles up top. All those up to the side. We'll go Prismatic next. So it's 4 bundles in ETB and then the booster box. All right, here we go. Box number 2. There's Eevee on a Pokeball. Awesome, the Eevee Ball Hollow for the normal spots. And a Dunsparce Hollow. There's Munkidori Hollow. Iron Boulder Hollow. Give me that Umbreon here. Diplin Pokeball for the grass spots. Leafeon Hollow. And Wellspring Mass, Ogerpon EX for the water spots. Followed by a Jolteon Hollow to wrap up Prismatic. Couple nice Pokeball Hollows there. Did we just turn it over on downs? Is that what just happened? Did we really not get the first down there? Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. We go 151 next. That is not good. Oh, we got a little smush box. That's good. You guys know the biggest hits come out of the damage boxes. Here we go, Gengar Hollow. And nice, how about the Ivysaur? That's a sick one. The grass spot on the Ivysaur. Going to Rocky Kwan. I say Rocky. Ivysaur is showing up. We're going to throw that in our money. Man, these 151 bundles have been amazing. All right, Weezing Hollow. There's Starmie Hollow. With the Dragonite Hollow. Nidoking. And Mr. Mime Hollow to wrap up 151. Love that Ivysaur. And now it's time for some Phantasmal. We'll double back on Phantasmal once we get to our full booster box here. But the bundle is just a little taster to start us. All right, Flygon Hollow. There's Palmots. And Mega Heracross EX for the grass spots. Who's here hanging out with me tonight, guys? There's Grimsley's Move with a full art trainer. Trainer spot 2, Smarty21. Sound off in the comments so I know you're watching in with me. Draw the base, Zacian Hollow. And Rotom EX for the electric spots. Just like that, we've got the 2 big boy boxes left. Destined Rivals ETB and the Phantasmal booster box. Let's do it. Let's do it here. Destined Rivals Elite Trainer box. Next up, nothing in there. We'll grab our promo, the Wobbuffets. Gotta love that Wobbuffets promo. Just the gameplay stuff there. All right. I love that Growlithe right on top. Here we go. Zapdos Hollow. Zamazenta Hollow. Some nice out of Destin. Annihilate Hollow. With Cynthia's Garchomp EX for the fighting spots. Zikin Hollow. There's Crustle on a hollow. Team Rocket's Ariana. The full art trainer there. Going to Dax. Or sorry, the trainer going to Smarty. Get another trainer up top. Right side there. Rocket's Articuno Hollow. Followed by Team Rocket's Nidoking EX for the dark spots. And now, guys, it is time. It is time for a little Phantasmal Flames booster box action. Let's see a big booster to wrap us up. It is not Connor. It is just me tonight. I've got the full Saturday night shift here. Oh man, this is not looking good for Ohio State. No, that looked like a hold there. Oh, does it, Connor? I'll have to switch that. I didn't notice that. Which one is it? We're not feeling great right now, Matt. We are not feeling great. We still got some time though. We need to stop here. All right, there's Mega Gengar EX for the dark spot. Nice Flygon. Or Flygon, the fighting spot going to Rocky Kwan. There you go, Rocky. Card Rocky. Reshiram Hollow. There's Rotom EX for the electric spots. Sect Hollow. This is some last box mojo here, guys. Toxicity Hollow. I will if I have to. The Battle Cage full art for the trainer spot going to Smarty. Ultras Hollow. Ambipom. And Mega Heracross EX for the grass spots. Zacian Hollow. Reshiram on a hollow. And how about the Meowth full art for the normal spots? Dax with the normal spot there. Dax, love that card. Giving us a full showcase. All right, showcase is full. Vileplume hollow. Toxicity hollow. Flygon hollow. And Empoleon EX for the steel spot. Ambipom hollow. With Mega Diancie EX for the psychic spots. Genesect hollow. Second stack now. And there's Piplup. Gotta love Piplup. The water spots. The water spot is going to Dax. Trainers up top. Switch them together and get Piplup up there. Moltres hollow. Zacian on a hollow. Vileplume. And Empoleon EX Steel going to Smarty. 1 out of 3. What teams did you get, Matt? Polion. Let's see. Off to the side. Flygon Hollow. The Suicune Hollow. Mega Sharpedo EX for the dark spot. Zacian. Oricorio EX for the fire spot. Palmont Hollow. And Paldean Wooper. Dark spot going to Dax. Love a little Wooper action. And Wooper off to the side. Reshiram Hollow. Toxicity. With nice. How about the Mega Sharpedo EX? The dark spot on the rare going to Dax again. Love that one. Nice hit, Dax. We're going to knock the trainer spot. Get Sharpedo up there. Suicune Hollow. Hawks, nice. And so, all right, Hawks. I'll take the Hawks. There he is. How about a little Charizard action for the fire spot? Mega Charizard EX Fire to DC. Take that Charizard every time. Ivysaur up there with Ivysaur. And getting to the end here, guys. Ambipom Hollow. Palmot. And last but not least, the Switch full art to wrap us up. That is Pokemon Mixer number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you guys hanging out with us here tonight. We are going to get into number 4 right after this, so don't go anywhere. We'll switch streams and be live again right away. Let me sleeve up everything here. We'll go through a quick recap now. All right, Ohio State back with the ball here. 13-10. We need something. Get a nice long drive and some points here in the 4th. All right, recap time, guys. Here is all of our foil, or all of our hollows. We've got Pokeball Hollows, Eevee and Dipplin. Whole bunch of EXs here. Mega Gengar, Rotom, Mega Heracross, Empoleon, Mega Deoncé, Mega Sharpedo, Oricorio, Cynthia's Garchomp, Team Rocket's Nidoking, Mega Heracross, Rotom, and Wellspring Mass Ogerpon. The promo Team Rocket's Wobbuffet for the Psychic spots. The Trainers Full Arts, Battle Cage, Switch, Team Rocket's Ariana, and Grimsley's Move. With a couple more illustration rares, Paldean Wooper and Empoleon EX. Bringing us to our showcase, we've got Piplup for the water spot to Dax Flug. Meowth for the normal spot going to Dax again. Here we've got Mega Sharpedo EX on the rare for the dark spot going to Dax. Flygon for the fighting spot going to Rocky Quan. Mega Mile, the base and the illustration rare, the steel spots, and $50 break credits to Smarty21. Mega Charizard EX. Love that one for the fire spot and DC. And in our monument, the Bulbasaur and the Ivysaur from 151. I like it. The grass spot, getting 2 of the Bulbasaur evolutions. Grass going to Rocky Kwan. That does it here, guys. Thank you again. We'll be right back with Pokemon number 4. Thanks, everybody.